Good day, everyone. I am Ilin Pehpogue from TSLB1104, and I will be giving a speech on my journey through Teachers' Day. When we talk about Teachers' Day, most people think about appreciation. But for me, the meaning of Teachers' Day has actually changed as I grew up. When I was in kindergarten, I did not really understand what Teachers' Day meant. I just knew that I had to bring something to school. My parents were the ones who prepared everything from buying the gifts to wrapping them nicely and reminding me to pass them to my teachers. At that age, it felt like I was just following instructions rather than truly appreciating my teachers. Then, in primary school, things started to change a little. I became more involved. I would tell my parents what I wanted to buy for my teachers. Maybe a mug, a pen, or something simple. I still did not fully understand the depth of a teacher's role, but at least I started to feel that giving something was my own choice, not just something for my parents to decide. By the time I reached secondary school, my perspective shifted even more. I stopped buying gifts and started making them instead, such as handwritten cards and small handmade crafts. It was not about how expensive the gift was anymore, but about the effort and meaning behind it. I began to realize that Teachers' Day is not just about giving things, but about showing genuine appreciation. And now, as a teacher trainee, I find myself looking at Teachers' Day from a completely different perspective. Instead of preparing gifts, I'm imagining what it would feel like to receive them. I wondered what kind of teacher I will be. Will my students remember me? Will I make an impact in their lives, even in small ways? Sometimes I imagine standing in a classroom on Teachers' Day. Maybe a student will come up to me with a simple card, or even just says, "Thank you." I think that moment would mean more than any expensive gift, because it shows that I have made a difference. But the most meaningful reflection for me comes from someone very close to my heart, which is my grandfather, who is a retired teacher. Even though he has stopped teaching for many years, his former students still remember him. They still invite him to celebrate Teachers' Day with them. To me, that is the true meaning of being a teacher. It is not just about what happens in the classroom or what students give you on one day of the year. It is about the lasting impact you leave behind, something that stays with your students even after they have grown up. So today, when I think about Teachers' Day, I do not just see it as a celebration. I see it as a journey from being a student who did not understand to someone who is preparing to become a teacher. And hopefully, one day, someone who will be remembered. Thank you.